These are review notes for the Unit 1 Quiz 2 in Geometry. So, number one, our bills have to fall between 90 and 180. And there are straight angles where the measure is always equal 180 degrees. So in number 2, given angle Q and a Y value, we want to determine the angle classification. So we are going to take these Y values and we are going to substitute in for X to see what angle measures we get. So when I rewrite this, I have 4 times 10 minus 8. We can put that all in the calculator at once. 4 parenthesis 10 minus 8. That gets us 32 degrees. So an angle that is 32 degrees is an acute angle. Then we have 4 times 16 minus 8. 4 parentheses 16 minus 8 gets us 56 degrees, which is also an acute angle. And then we have 4 times 27 minus 8, which is 100 degrees. So that angle is going to be obtuse. In number 3, what values of y make angle P an acute angle? So we want to put all of these measures in for angle P and see which measures we get. So first we have 3 times 11 plus 27. Oops, sorry, plus 21. 3 times 11 plus 21 is 54 degrees. Then we have 3 times 17 plus 21 is 72 degrees. 3 times 23 plus 21 is 90 degrees. And 3 times 40 plus 21 is 141 degrees. So if we want an acute angle, we want the measures to be less than 90. So that's going to be A and B. In number 4, solve for x, find the measure of RIA. The measure of angle RAN is 9x minus 1. So we know this whole angle is 9x minus 1, and we know 2 parts of the angle. So we're going to use angle addition here. We're going to add the 2 parts together. 4x plus 7 plus 3x minus 2 is equal to 9x minus 11. We can combine like terms here. So we get 7x plus 5 is equal to 9x minus 11. We can subtract 7x and at the same time add 11 to both sides. So we get 16 equals 2x. When we divide, x is 2, x is 8. Once we know x is 8, we want to find the measure of angle RAI, which is the 4x plus 7. So we are going to substitute. The measure of angle RAI is going to equal 4 times 8 plus 7. So in our calculator, 4 times 8 plus 7 gets us 39 degrees. In number 5, we have 3 angles here that are forming a straight line. So remember, a straight line has a measure of 180, so we can add up all 3 angles here and set it equal to 180. So we can combine our x's and our numbers. So we get 9x minus 9 is equal to 180. We can add 9 to both sides, so 9x equals 189. When we divide by 9, x equals 21. In number 6 and 7, we have angle bisectors. So UB bisects angle CUE. So if these angles are congruent, CUB is half of the angle and BUE is half of the angle. So if we have a half equal to a half, 5x plus 19 is equal to 7x minus 13. So when we combine like terms, we get 2x equals 32 because we can subtract 5x from both sides and we can add 13. 32 equals 2x. When we divide by 2, x equals 16. Then we want to find the measure of angle CUE. Well, CUE is the whole angle. So we're going to substitute 16 into both half angles. So we have 5 times 16 plus 19 is 99 degrees. Remember, if the angles are congruent, they should both work out to be 99. So the measure of angle CUE, we would add 19 plus, or 99 plus 99, we get 198 degrees. In number 7, these angles are also bisected because EA bisects angle BER. So they are congruent. We know that BER is 13y minus 10. So this time we have a half angle that we need 2 of to equal our whole angle. Because if this unknown part is also 4y plus 5. So we have 2 times 4y plus 5 is equal to 13y minus 10. 8y plus 10 equals 13y minus 10. We can subtract 8y from both sides. 10 is equal to 5y minus 10. We can add 10 to both sides. 20 equals 5y. So when we divide, y is 4. Then we want to find the measure of angle BER, which we know is 13y minus 10. So our angle here is going to be 13 times 4 minus 10, which gets us 42 degrees. In number 8, we want to solve for x and find the measure of angle 1. So in number 8, these are vertical angles, and vertical angles are congruent to each other. So the angles across from each other are equal, so we have 11x plus 9 is equal to 17x minus 27. We can subtract 11x from both sides. 9 equals 6x minus 27. We can add 27 to both sides. 36 is equal to 6x. So we divide by 6, x equals 6. Once we know x equals 6, we can use this straight line is 180 degrees to find angle 1. So I'm going to take 6 and substitute into the angle. 11 times 6 plus 9. That gets us 75 degrees. So if this angle is 75 degrees and 75 and angle 1 make a straight line, we can subtract from 180. So we get 105 degrees. In number 9, we have angle A and angle B are complementary angles. The measure of angle A is 2x plus 25. The measure of angle B is x minus 10. Solve for x and find the measure of each angle. So complementary angles together are equal to 90. So we have 2x plus 25 plus x minus 10 equals 90. We can combine like terms. 3x plus 15 equals 90. We can subtract 15 from both sides. 3x equals 75 and divide by 3, so x is 25. If I want to find the measure of each angle, I'm going to substitute back in. So the measure of angle A is 2 times 25 plus 25, which is 75 degrees. The measure of angle B is 25 minus 10, which equals 15 degrees. In number 10, the ratio of two supplementary angles is 4 to 11. Find the measure of both angles. So with the ratio, we wanted to add an x to each part, so the angles are 4x and 11x. So we have 4x plus 11x equals 180. 15x equals 180. We can divide by 15, so x is 12. Then to find both angles, we're going to multiply, so 4 times 12 is 48 degrees. And 11 times 12 is 132 degrees. So we want to match the following vocab words. So complementary angles are two angles whose measures add up to 90, so that's going to be C. Supplementary angles are two angles whose measures add up to 180, which is A. An angle bisector is a ray that cuts an angle into two congruent parts, which is D. Adjacent angles are angles that have the same vertex and a common side, which is B. And vertical angles are non-adjacent angles formed by intersecting lines and are always congruent. In our last problem, we want to solve for x and y. So in the first angle, they are making a straight line, so they are equal to 180. So we have 8x plus 84 plus 6y plus 18 equals 180. So we get 8x plus 6y is equal to plus 102 is equal to 180. So we can subtract 102 from both sides, and we get 8x plus 6y is equal to 78. So now we're stuck because we have an x and a y. So let's look at the second angle where the two angles are making a right angle. So 9x plus 12 plus 3x plus 6 is equal to 90. So when we combine like terms, 12x plus 18 is equal to 90. We can subtract 18 from both sides. 12x is equal to 72. When we divide by 12, x is 6. Once we know x is 6, we can go back and substitute. So 8 plus 6 equals 6y, or plus 6y equals 78. 48 plus 6y equals 78. We can subtract 48 from both sides. 6y equals 30. We can divide by 6. So y is 5.